Good afternoon, dear learners. Welcome to NMS Studio. So, today I am Parthosarathi Godai, Academic Officer Agriculture. I have come up with you a new topic on our senior secondary course, that is Krishi Production, Processing and Marketing. So, our topic of discussion today is the new developments in agriculture. So now let's understand what are the learning objective of the today's session. After completing this lesson, you will be learned to explain about the recent advancement in Indian agriculture. You will also be able to describe the role of emerging technologies as well as the precision agriculture in crop production, as well as you will also be able to define about the farm automation, as well as you will also be know the to discover the modern practices of crop production, and also the learner will be able to state the role of agritech startup as well as FPOs in the agricultural revolution. So let's first understand what are the challenges of Indian agriculture. In our last classes we have discussed about this, that is the Indian agriculture has the lack of crop diversification, as well as it has the outdated agricultural practices, as well as it has the small as well as the fragmented the land holding. Also it has higher dependency on the annual or monsoon rainfall, and also the farmer has the lack of access to the credit and market. And the third and the most promising, or we can say the most sustainability related issue is the degradation of soil health. First, coming to the lack of crop diversification, in case of agriculture, the Indian farmers mostly tend to focus upon the monoculture technique, where they cultivate the various types of cereals as well as food grain like rice, wheat, as well as the pulse and various types of pulse. However, they often ignore our traditional varieties that are being cultivated in India for thousands of years, and it is one of the most of actually it is one of the most reason for which we can found there is the lack of crop diversification in the India. And the second point is the outdated agricultural practice. Here actually the farmers in India often use the various types of age old practices, and through which they can gain the yield. However, these yields are not at par with the world standard. And the third problem is the small and fragmented land holding. Due to this small land holding, farmer can't be able to operate, or they cannot mechanize their agriculture on the large scale basis. Now next, coming to the what are the new developments in agriculture. With the term that is the new developments in agriculture, we can say that it is the use of various types of advanced technologies like sensor, satellite images, as well as the various types of farming software in agriculture. Coming to the main goal of these new developments, or the use of this sensor as well as satellite images or farming software with the help of this new type of technique, we can utilize our various types of resources like seed, fertilizer, pesticide, or soil, or the water in more efficient manner. Coming to our next goal towards using this new technique is the boosting our crop yield. With the help of this technique, the farmer can increase their yield in the manifold. And the third main goal is the minimizing the risk. And when we use the various types of sensor and farming software, we can know or we can predict our climate as well as weather in better manner, through which the farmer can actually adapt the practices to save the crop in the time of hazard. So these are the main goals through which farmer can benefit with the developments of new technique in agriculture. Now let's understand what are the ways through which the various types of agricultural technologies have been evolved throughout the years. And here in this picture we can see that the agriculture has been evolved till now through 4 stages, that is the agriculture 1, second is the agriculture 2.0, third is the agriculture 3.0, and fourth is the agriculture 4.0. Now let's discuss these stages one by one. Coming to our first type of revolution, or we can say the first kind of evolution, that is agriculture 1.0. It is the most primitive type of agriculture, where we can found the poor productivity of soil as well as crop. Here actually farmers mainly cultivated the land for their subsistence, and here the use of animal drafts were common. Next, coming to the agriculture 2.0, here actually the primitive agricultural practices actually transformed into agriculture 2.0 through the introduction of the various types of modern machineries as well as tractor. Coming to our third stage of evolution, that is called the precision or smart farming. Here actually there was a widespread use of GPS as well as GIS technologies, and here there was a real-time information collection as well as decision making. Coming to our fourth stage, that is the agriculture 4.0, we can term it as a digital agriculture. Here actually the use of various types of automatic machines, sensor equipped robot, internet of things, drone and satellite, these are the common in the today's agriculture. And we can say that agriculture 4.0 is the most advanced type of agriculture that is being practiced today. Coming to the various types of farm level modernization, here actually we can classify the farm level modernization into 4 group. That is, the first group is the laser land leveling, second group is the precision farming, third group is the micro irrigation, under which there is the sprinkler as well as drip irrigation. Now first let's understand what do you mean by laser land leveling. Here actually through this term we can say that it is the process of smoothening the land surface from its the original version, or we can say that is the through a average elevation with the help of using the laser equipped drag bucket. Here actually with the help of laser land leveling we can do the soil moisture distribution uniformly throughout the soil. There will also be good germination as well as irrigation efficiency, and also there will be a less loss of nutrient, and also there will be a less number of weed, pest and disease infestation. Coming to the next farm level modernization technique, it is the precision farming. Here actually this technique means the doing the right thing at the right time at the right place. Here actually the seed, fertilizers and water is given to the crop plant when actually there is need for this input in the crop plant, and these needs are actually tracked with the help of various types of sensor technology like artificial intelligence, geographic information system as well as Internet of Things. And one of the most promising benefit of this precision farming is there is the better management of our agricultural resources. Coming to our next farm level modernization, actually this is the one type of micro irrigation technique. It is the called sprinkler irrigation. Actually under this sprinkler irrigation, the water actually applied is like a natural rainfall technique with the help of a sprinkler, and through this technique we can save up to 70% of water that is applied in normal condition in the field. Coming to the next group, that is the drip or trickle irrigation. Here actually with the help of emitter, or we can say it is a one kind of dripper, we can apply the water drop by drop in the root zone of the crop. Here actually the drip irrigation is actually generally applied in the wide row crop, like there is the orchard crop as well as plantation crop. Coming to our fourth topic, that is the farm automation. Actually we can say that today the Indian agriculture is mostly the manually performing, where the farmers actually perform the task with very much or little human involvement, or we can say with the help of farm automation there is the need to perform tasks with the help of technology or machine. What are its benefits then? Its main benefits are the time saving, achieving the higher yield as well as the efficient use of resources. So in case of farm automation, we can say that it is the combined use of agricultural machinery, computer system, electronics, chemical sensor as well as the data management technique. Then comes what are the main components of farm automation. Actually there are various components, like there are the modern greenhouses, artificial intelligence, mobile technology, the use of robotics as well as the remote sensing technique. Also there is various types of farm management software as well as the drone technology. So now let's first understand what is the modern greenhouses. Actually greenhouses is actually closed structure which is the made up of glass or a transparent plastic, and where the crops are allowed to keep it protected from the vagaries of the climate. And there is another main features of these greenhouses is, and it allows to trap the heat by allowing to enter the sunlight. So these greenhouses are mostly helpful in the cooler region where there is a shortage of heat to germinate or grow the plant. Then comes our next farm automation technique, which is called the robotics. Actually the robots are a machine that can perform the task automatically for human, and the robots which are used for agriculture purpose is called the agri robot or agriculture robot. So these robot can help in the seed planting, crop harvesting, as well as the weeding, sorting, as well as the livestock management. Next comes our third technology, that is called drone technology. Drones are actually, they are called the unmanned aerial vehicle. They can be operated from remotely, and this drone technology can be used in agriculture for various purposes like monitoring of the crop health, weed and pest detection, as well as there may be use of crop scouting, analysis of soil health, as well as the spray of fertilizer and pesticide. Apart from that, these drones can be used in the animal husbandry also to track the animal movement, as well as the detection of the sick animal in the field. Now our third farm level type automation, it is called the weather tracking. First, let's understand why should we track our weather as well as climate. We all know that there is a happening of climate change all around the world, and due to this climate change there is the increase in unpredictability of climate as well as weather. And our second concern is in India the agriculture is mostly dependent on the monsoon rainfall, and we also say that there is the uncertainty of the monsoon rainfall in the monsoon season. So we can say that if we track our weather, we can perform the agricultural operation accordingly. So with the help of weather tracking, we can get the advanced notification about weather hazards, cyclone and heat wave. So dear learners, let's take a break. After that we will know more about the farm automation technique.
प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो। मित्रों हम उठे और जागे, मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, अपना जीवन स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता देखा, है द्वार खुला सबकी बात, फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बहुत केंद्र चुने,
hazards like cyclone, heat wave as well as hailstorm. If there is topic of discussion is that is the use of artificial intelligence or AI in the agriculture. So let's first understand about what is the artificial intelligence. Actually it is a technology which can learn to take action autonomously. They can make the decision as well as they can carry out the action on the behalf of human being. And this AI technology can be used in agriculture in various way, like monitoring of plant health, soil health condition, as well as the rise and fall of the temperature and humidity in the air. Also it can also be able to help to the farmer to determine the best of seeds, fertilizer as well as pesticide, and also this use of AI is accurate as well as it can help in faster decision making. Coming to our next technology, it is the use of mobile in the agriculture. We all know that there is mobile to every person in today's era. So with the help of this handheld mobile, the farmer can get an entire field map on his or her mobile. They can also check the status or health of field vegetation. Also they can check the various types of pest infestation occurring in the field, and also they can get update on the current weather pattern as well as the field situation in their mobile. Now our next topic is the remote sensing and use of remote sensing in agriculture. And in today's era, the use of remote sensing technique is widespread in the agriculture. Here actually with the help of remote sensing we can get the information about an object without touching it. It is like we can say a remote at the which can be operated from distant places. And in the world today, the large scale remote sensing is being done by the satellite. Actually these are the satellites are the machines which are actually placed on the above our earth, and they are continuously rotating the earth, and they can take the pictures of the various places of this earth. And with the help of this picture we can get to know about our crop health status, information about the soil, the various types of drought monitoring, and also the irrigation requirement of the crops. Now our next new technique which are being practiced in agriculture, that is the indoor vertical farming. Here with the help of with the term the vertical, we can understand that it is the growing of crops in the vertical layer or vertically stacked layer. And with the help of and with this we can use the 70% or less water than the traditional farm. Here it is of two type. One is hydroponics, another one is the aeroponics. And here plants can grow the water in the plants can grow in water in the hydroponics technique, while in case of aeroponics it is the roots of crops that are suspended in air and water as well as nutrients. Now with the help of this image you can understand how this indoor vertical farming is happening in the today's era. So our third new technique is, that is the genetically modified crop. It is actually special type of crop whose genetical makeup has been changed or modified with the help of the genetic engineering technique. Here actually we can do we can create or we can do the genetic modification or genetically modified crop with the aim of two. First one is the introduction of new character like resistant to certain pest diseases. Here it is, the example is BT cotton in India, and the second is to increase the nutritional value of the crops. As for example, that is the vitamin A enriched the golden rice variety. So our last topic today, that is the agri startup as well as farmer producer organization. Actually in India the more than 86% farmers are small as well as the marginal farmer. They actually lack knowledge about the modern marketing techniques. So for this reason they cannot get the high profit or appropriate price for their crop. So with the help of agri startup we can help them to create a small company using the innovative ideas as well as technologies, and which will help them to facilitate the or to get the input supply, and it will provide them the market linkage to the farmer, and it will also help them to post harvest management. And a promising way to build the entrepreneurial ability among small and marginal farmer is the establishment of farmer producer organization. Now let's understand about what is the farmer producer organization. It is the farmer organization that brings the farmers together to help them to become efficient buyer of agricultural input as well as the more effective seller of their products. Here actually in case of India, due to small cultivated area, the farmer actually cannot have high investment amount for their farm modernization, and for this purpose if the various types of farmer can pool their resources, they can create by creating a farmer producer organization, they can get a benefit from it. And as of now there are more than 25,000 farmer producer organization in India, and I hope that with the help of this farmer producer organization, more farmers in India can get benefit from it. So dear learners, thank you today. I hope that you have understood the various types of new development that is taking place in the agriculture sector. In the next class we will meet up with another topic. Thank you so much.